Are we live? Yes, we are. Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to the wonderful Wednesday night live streams. I've missed it, or missed the weekend stream. So obviously I was away. I was at the Foo Fighters. It was an awesome concert. But it's great to be back and back live because I genuinely missed doing it on the weekend. So it's good to be back here. But welcome along, everyone. We are back on Shellbrook, the multiplayer server again tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit about the challenge that we've set and things like that, and we'll go through that. But we are going to jump into Combine. We've got a couple of fields to go and harvest, so that is going to be the first task today. And then I think we're going to be planting sugar cane. We are going to get some sugar cane here on the server, so I'm going to jump in this sucker before anyone else claims the class. I'm going to head on down in this. Welcome along, Heath. Nice to see you, mate. Thank you very much for the encouragement to subscribe and like the stream. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yoran, how you doing, mate? I know Yoran's floating around in the Discord chat as well. I was having a chat to him before he joined. Hello, mate. Yos, good morning. Welcome along. TJ, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Hope you've got the mods downloaded. It'd be good to get you back in here doing a little bit of work. Hanson, welcome. Hanson is here as well on the server. We've also got Scott and Tate on here this evening. So there's 4 of us. Today, Chinook could normally be here. He is working tonight. It is night shift for him at the moment, so not going to have the pleasure of his company. Yeah, nice sugarcane. I know, right? Sugarcane. Yeah, there's a reason for our rashness. Hey, Mrs. Professor, how you doing? That was my one purchase. Well, I got a couple of other things, but there you go. That was my main purchase. They didn't have the Concorde. I was so disappointed, and I couldn't convince Mrs. Argsy that I needed the Liebherr crane. So I walked out with that, the little mini Land Rover Discovery, I think it is, a little yellow one, and then just a little front loader, which is kind of cool. But a couple I didn't need, but I wanted because I couldn't buy anything else. Suddenly turning Saskatchewan into Queensland. Yeah, it's a little bit out of kilter for Saskatchewan, isn't it? But sugarcane may be the best starting. Well, you don't have to replant it, do you? Just harvest it. It's not a bad deal. So where are we? Let's go and have a look here. We are heading down to field 22. Look, we've got a convoy behind us. I hadn't even noticed. So we're going to make some pallets. We do have that, and we've got the grain cart there. Where do I need to go? It's the field access. I'm going to go up this way. We'll head into the side. I did want to start building. I've got all my Lego set up and ready to start doing some building on too, but we'll see what happens. If I get a chance to do that, I will. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Nice to see you. Mr. Haythornthwaite, good morning to you, mate. Welcome along. So we've got both these fields to do. They're not the biggest, but we've got them both. I'm going to go do the one we own first, which is the second one in here. Hey, Incendiary, how you doing? Welcome. Harvest only. Once you've planted it, yeah. Yeah, so we own the one in front of us, and we have a contract on this one here next to us as well. So, and they're both the same crop, which makes things even easier. So we'll see how we go. I'm not sure how well we're going to be able to go with doing any work in here. But we will see. Alright, let's have a look. So you'll notice Hanson's got the Primos pallet maker there. So we are still making pallets, but we're not going to bother with putting them into bags and things like that. We have decided we're going to avoid doing that after last week's little experiment and the fun we had doing that. So we're just going to harvest. Just going to make them, put them into, I guess, whether we're going to sell them or whether they're going to use them for straw, for bedding or something like that. We'll see. Can't watch all of the stream. He's first day back at school tomorrow. No worries, Heath. It's my, it's a bit scary. My oldest boy starts high school tomorrow. It is a little bit daunting to fact. I think I have a high school age son, but it is what it is. They would grow up so fast. As you speak, loading up the game. Nice, TJ. Feel like I'm getting rushed. great to hear. Oh, great to hear. Going about the Concord, yeah. Well, the Lego crane was always a long shot. I'll wait and try and get that on special, but the Concord I was pretty bummed about. Apparently, it's just been like the second they get it in, it just sells out straight away, and that's, you know, next time they get one in, it's going to be pretty hard to pick it up. Just have to keep an eye out. Might be a chance. Otherwise, I'll see if I can pick it up online somewhere. In year 4 this year. Nice, Heath. Well, all the best for your year at school. Hey, Mr. Free-for-all, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice and early for you. But yeah, it's an exciting time, it is. It's very exciting for him. It's probably more daunting for mum and dad than it is for him, but what are you going to do? Right, let's try and turn some GPS on here. Now, this doesn't look like a very square field, but we'll see what happens. We have snapped terrain is on. Let's turn that off. See if we can get a decent line along here. Let's see, how did that look? Ooh. Like I'm going to miss a little bit, that's what it looks like. Alright. I can tidy those bits up. Or take and run them over so we don't have to bother. I turned snap off. Hanson. Snap terrain angle is off. Right. I don't think it is, because I'm just looking at the line. I'm certainly not following the planted lines, but that's right. I'll come back and tidy up my mess later. Hey James, how you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you. Thanks for being YouTube. No worries, Heath. Brace for the sink. Alright, TJ. Here it is. Boom. Called it. Slow as. Slow little sink. You're sleep chatting. I was pleased I was able to catch some of your stream yesterday, Scott. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you and what you and your community are up to on your multiplayer server. So I said I was going to talk about the challenge, which we will. I feel like I'm going to be sweating by the end of this. It is an incredibly hot night here again tonight. And, I don't know. I know the lights are LED and don't generate a lot of heat, but it still feels pretty hot. Right. We'll tidy that up again soon. Alright, here comes Tate. Perfect. Right on time. Once I get set up on that, I'll start building some Lego. I've got the tractor out, and I was flicking through the instructions. There's lots of fun stuff to do coming up, so pretty keen to get into that. But look at that. I think that's that's the sugarcane seed right there. So that's going to be fun, shall we say. Love the Aussie Farms video. Good to hear, Heath. It's fun. Always fun times with FSG recording those. Awful. As much for the banter as anything else. G'day Dazed, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Hope you're good, hope you're good. Now, there's a reason as well I'm wearing my Logging League hat, because yesterday we opened up entries for Season 2 of Logging League. So a few new rules, a few new challenges with that, which are looking very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. We've also preset all the dates tentatively, so subject to any other clashes with FSL or other events that might go on. We're hoping to be able to stick to that this year around and have it all finished in the first half of the year, which would be pretty cool. If you're interested, keen to get involved with Logging League again after seeing last season, jump in to the Discord for that and get yourself signed up. Oh, you asked, yeah, Logging League website waiting for instructions. Yes, he said that you were hassling him about it because he also had to pay a bill. Need to work out the best way for the Logging League timer to work. Yeah, and in terms of automatically applying penalties and whatnot. Hopefully it's going to be pretty straightforward. Also asked about that overpriced bill, no response. I don't know, he just told me he'd paid it. Who knows? Not bad, getting excited. Getting ready for a meeting with the union a bit is exciting. That Logging League is returning. Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. So, March the 2nd, March the 3rd, that weekend is our first round that we have got booked. So, pencil that into your diaries. I'm causing chaos, complaining. That's only for the Logging League, you got a terrible deal. Hey, here comes Corp. Awesome. Busy server tonight. Haha. Don't work nights, went to evening shift at work. Doubled tonight watching you. A Plum Boy says, do you know, I haven't heard from Plum Bob for a long time, James. I'm pleased to see. I'm pleased to hear from him. Good to hear everything's all good, mate. Used to love my messages from Plum Bob on Spectacle Island. He had some wonderful ideas. Or she, I'm not going to speculate. All good fun. Right, let's see if we can start doing a bit of Lego, eh? I'll take my watch off because it's literally that hot I feel uncomfortable wearing a watch. Alright, let's put that there. I'm just going to go small Lego to start off with because it's lots of now, actually I need to do a whole lot of other setting up. Put that out. As I can read what you lot have to say. Bring that there. Right. I think. So that's our first one. Right, so that's what we did last time. I've had a bit of a play around with trying to get that better connected. And I think I've managed to figure it out. Oh, well, I've got this. Look at this little thing. Got a little Christmas present from Giants from Farming Simulator. Little compliments of the season. Little rosy pin. It's quite cool. I believe it turned up a bit late, but that's the thought that counts, right? Alright, I've got to figure out where everything is in all these containers again. Is there a day in March? For the Logging League days, it is going to be the first weekend of March. So I've put an event, there's events on the Discord channel with all the dates. Maybe we could use the website and set that up to have all the dates on it. What do you reckon? Yes. Bovine, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. And I must say, pleased to hear from you as well after that horrible accident up in Taranaki this morning. Always thought does cross your mind, who do you know that lives in those areas? And he was certainly top of my mind. Check later, staying in the screenshot competition channel because I keep losing where that one is. I do actually, I need to do those screenshot competitions as well. Not as many entries this year as last year, which was a little bit of a shame, but all the same, people went to the effort to enter it, so I will make sure I honour that. I can't get Mrs. Argsy to do it at the moment because she is not very good at all. She's been not feeling too well the last few days. It's about 10 minutes from your place. Yeah, I knew you were around that area. How's the foos? The foos was amazing, mate. Absolutely outstanding. Honestly, so stoked I went. Bucket list. Just everything about Dave Grohl as a showman and everything like that was just awesome. Epic. Can't wait for the next Farm Sim game. It will be a hit. It certainly will be, Heath. Certainly will be. Hopefully, or who knows? Who knows? The general consensus, people are saying that there'll be a game this year, but until we hear something from Giants, it is just pure speculation. But I think the longer it takes for them to come out and say that there's going to be DLC or a season pass, the higher the chance is that there will be a game this year, I reckon. That's my prediction. But I've been wrong before today. Right. See if I can set that up kind of straight. Thank you, Aaron. I'll pass that on to her. And Days, thank you. You can favourite Discord channels? No shit. Oh, that's naughty. No way, Yos. No way. I've learned something new today. Seems like you have too. Thank you, Mrs. Professor. 17k. Yeah, we ticked that over that yesterday. It was a nice little milestone to see. So yes, travelling closer to 20. Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, dazed. Snapped. Just seeing who was listening. Yeah. Thank you, Paul. 15 months. Much appreciated, Mrs. Professor, as well. 11 months. Tell Mrs. Argsy we hope she feels better soon. I will do that too, Mrs. Professor. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he certainly was, Bo. Absolutely stoked to have been able to get to it. Plum Bob's living the life in hinterland. He doesn't have to farm. He grows everything in greenhouses. Nice. Alright, here we go. Let's carry on with this. One of those. What's he complaining about? My I think Hanson's complaining about my big fat corners. What do I need? No, where's one of those? How do you check to see how long you've been a member? You forgot. So click on the money sign down in the bottom of your chat. If you're on PC or somewhere you can see that, and it should be allowed. You should be able to notify of your membership. The membership milestone. That should do it. From memory. At least you're having amazing mods now. Well, that's the key thing, isn't it? Amazing mods are good. Right, so that sticks out like the other way around. Goes on and sticks out that way. Yep. Oh, it didn't matter, it would have stuck out both sides. See if this is actually an option. It showed maybe I'm hallucinating since your first coffee. Could be. Could be. So that goes, is that a gap? Can't be. Where is it? Yes, it is a gap. Okay. Is that there? Here we go, found it. Nice, cool beans. Done. 16 months, James. Thank you very much for that, mate. Much appreciated. Right, all those long red ones. Yep, Lego on this field. Scott, I'm doing it. That's why I'm only doing 6 miles per hour harvesting. Keep you lot on your toes. So that goes one off. That in there. Does that fit in there? Yeah. Oops. Floyd is saying good night, Floyd. Catch you later, buddy. Not sure if you're back at school yet, but if you are, hope it all went well. And if you're not, hope it goes well when you do head back. My boys start back tomorrow, so. That's smooth little 3, little 2, it's up as we go. Alright, not going very far with this. What's the new challenge for the map or not set? What is the new challenge, Scott? Yes, that's a very good point. We will talk about that in a sec. Here there've been a lot of potato sorting on the server, so I vote for a challenge with that. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Scott, what am I building? James, what am I building? I am building... Oh, I need to show you this way. Let's go to there. I'm building a Case 1455. So that's the set there on the right that we're building. I've explained it a few times, but it's made by a competitor to Lego, shall we say. And the original model that was there, that was made by someone out of Lego, and then it got he's then licensed it to this company, which is called Decada, to make. But Lego lost its patent a year or two ago. It had expired, it got to 60 years, and that's the general timeout for patents, I think. So that allowed a lot of other companies to make their own copies of Lego. So that was what we're making. I don't tend to do knockoff Lego, but I'm pretty... It's because of what the model is what I'm making this for. So thought it was worth it. English is hard. It can be dazed, especially for the English. I mean, they invented it. Alright, does that go there like that? Got that and that. Alright, and this sits up on side of there. That's a bit of a concerning piece of flimsiness right there. Catching up. Hey Robert, how you doing? Good morning, mate. Welcome along. Floyd started today. Nice. I hope you had a good first day at school. I'm pretty sure I've just got that all in the right spot. Oh, it's not pushed down properly yet though. No difference. Actually, that's... I must meant to be... Ugh. I feel like something's not quite in the right spot on this. Those aren't. Those are meant to be one further back. There we go. Still not clicked down properly. I'll push everything down. Right, that's that side done. We'll probably go and do the other side now. Yeah. Spin that around a little bit. This level of impatience. Can't a man work in peace? I'm trying to stop. I've stopped. I've turned my cruise control off. And they didn't care. Typical. Minnie slept in with mum today, so he was allowed to stay home. I mean, days a half day at school anyway, and he's not yet old enough for mandatory school. Ah, fair enough. Oh. He probably needed it. Haha. Gotcha. Did you get the Lego sets? Only one well. I got hold of this one. Oh. So I did manage to get the forage harvester. But they didn't have the Concorde, which was a shame, and they didn't have anything else really I wanted. So I did buy a couple of other little sets, but more just for the sake of it than anything else. Right, I feel like that should be one further forward, but I don't think it is. You watch Sprue and Glue build all kinds of stuff. My hands shake too bad when I try to do stuff like that. Been that way since I was little. Ah, a shame. Lego's been my thing for years. I can't remember a time really without Lego. Sadly, you're still resting your writing hands at school. Will be a little hard for a little, and I've got junior cricket on Friday this week. 2 wickets a game. How about you try? Here's a challenge for you, Heath. I want you to jump into stream next week and tell me you got 4 wickets. Do it. They weren't bad. I'm going to sound really ungrateful here, Bo, but I was actually a bit disappointed with the Lego store, to be honest. But I mean, I have had the pleasure of being at the UK Lego stores and Paris and Munich Lego stores, and worlds apart from what we've got. But I still even think the Auckland one was better than the Wellington one. It was good. It was good to be there. Good to see them. Alright, I'm intrigued what this is going to be. You were too, the Auckland one was better. Yeah, that was what I felt too. Six Nations starts this Friday. Does it? I don't normally... Well, I normally follow it, but I don't really watch much of it. It just, yeah. Just timing-wise, I normally catch some of the highlights, but that's about it. For a second there, I thought I'd finished. Where are we up to there? Oh, this is like a mud flap or something, is it? You have 2 Dachshunds in real life, Heath. Ah. We saw a little Dachshund. When was that? It was while we were away at Christmas, and my boys were pretty taken by it. When I went Lotto, I'll open a Lego store in Stratford. for yourself. You'll be the only customers. Alright, does that pop? It sits up under there. Oh yeah, so that's the other mud flap. Here we go. First mud flap, done. Did I say the fiasco was the Daytona? No, I haven't caught up with what happened with that. There was a Kiwi racing in it too. Might have been a couple, but Scott McLaughlin was racing in it, but yeah, I haven't caught up with what happened. Watch some during brekkie. I could, Bjorn. That's a good point. I have to remember it's on. I'll probably watch some during my live stream too. Bowl with your hand. There's a sore wrist, but that will not stop. That's the attitude. I like to hear that, Heath. All seem very close. Yeah, I'll have to go and read about it. I just drove the whole way along there with Tate next to me without opening my auger, didn't I? Sorry, Tate. Sorry again, Tate. I'm a law unto myself. Alright, read. Right, we're going to run out of long passes in a second, so I need to try and get this a little bit done. And, oh, I need to put those bits on yet, don't I? I'm jumping the gun. Oh, okay. A little bit more to do than I thought. Got your hands on the wizard chess set and the pyramid of Giza over there. Nice one. It was close, and apparently the race ended 2 laps earlier. A lot of people seem to think it did. I couldn't watch it. Yeah, I'll have to have a read about it, Dazed. Spin, swing, or seam. Speaking of spin, swing, or seam, how good was it seeing the Windies beat Australia? It was epic. Friday's France versus Ireland. Ooh, could be a nice match on Saturday. So Friday's the World Cup final that never was because they both failed again. Is that what we're saying? Do you know, it was interesting, we were talking about this actually on the weekend, how many international players, what's the best way to say it, of the Six Nations squads, how many players weren't born in the country of origin? It's apparently it's ridiculous. Ridiculous how many there are. Alright, that's pretty cool, that's the brakes. This is quite possibly my favourite part of building Lego, is when you start getting sets like this and you start sort of getting them together and they start taking shape. You can see what the person intended. Like, there's some pretty cool techniques used in some of these. Alright, there we go. So that's done. That's our brake's done. Pretty cool. So, That's our mudguard. Go, do, brake. Red light. Perfect. Right, I'm going to concentrate here for a little bit. Let's bring us back to the main farm sim. I'll show you in a second what we are building. Jay, I saw your question there. Lex 2.0. Saturday's Wales versus Scotland. Looking forward to that one. Wales, Scotland. Yeah, that could be a fascinating one too. Off to the school run. Have a good one. Everyone don't forget to like. Yeah, cheers Days. Thanks for stopping in, mate. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll catch you when we catch you. I need to get onto the multiplayer server. I have not been on there for ages and there is a lot to do. We're getting back into spring. So it'll be exciting to sort of get back and start making some plans. But Jay, were you asking what we were building? So we are building a Case 1455 tractor. So what we were just looking at, you basically can see the outline of the mud flap there, the fender. So that is what we're working on. We've been building over stream, so it's remote controlled. It has 4 motors in it. Can drive, steer. It comes with a plow, a 4-furrow reversible plow. So it's yeah, it's cool. I'm looking forward to getting it finished and having a proper play with it. Always the highlight. Watch Spliffing Bit play Farm Sim. He makes me laugh. I've got those wind turbines all over the map here, Mr. Pinker. Same could be said for the ABs. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, it's quite a cool little set. Quite impressed with it. The GPS looking along this side. Let's see if we can make one. Get some nice straight lines going on. So while we're doing this, let's talk about the challenge. So the challenge is, there's a mod called, can I see it if I go this way? I don't think it'll show up in this, will it? Because it's not a vehicle. It's called the Packing Facility. It's by Cookie Cat. We've talked about it before. When I get to the end in turn, I'll show you what that mod does and how we are going to make use of it. Now, we haven't settled on a final number of what we're going to be making, but you'll see we're very production heavy, and that's why we're talking about sugarcane and all of those kind of things. We've already put one down, so I'll be able to show you it. Alright. So I can get lined up here, and then I can put that on cruise control. Looks pretty good to me. I think we should get everything. So if I have a look in the production menus, and where is it? There it is, the packing facility. So the packing facility gives us these 3 options here, foods. So what food is basically you take a cake, ketchup, salad, crisps, and cereal, and that gets made into food. Objects is the same. What's that? Furniture, pallets, and clothes made into an object, and liquids is the same, and that's soy milk, canola oil, and syrups. That gets made into liquid. And so you go 1, 1, 1, gives you one of these liquid objects, object, food. And then reputation is 1, 1, 1. And you can create these reputation, I don't know, just it's a reputation. So the idea is it forces us to do everything we need to make a cake. So we go back up the top, we've got the bakery. We've got to make flour, sugar, milk, eggs, butter, and strawberries to be able to make a cake. So that's what we're doing. What we haven't settled on yet is how many of the reputation points we're going to be making, because obviously, as you could see from that, it's basically 1 to 1. So I guess we'll just see whether we set a whether we set a date, whether we say 3 months, so let's say February, March, April, by the end of April, by Easter or something. How many have we made? That is the challenge. Production focused challenge this time around. Making use of that. And all credit goes to Rusty Money's Facebook challenges, Facebook page for Farm Sim Challenges, because someone posted it and suggested that on his Facebook, and I thought, hey, that's quite a cool challenge. Can I adapt it and somehow do it here on this? So that's what we're doing. What else there is to say about it? But yeah, basically, we've got to make furniture. So we need trees. Obviously got soy milk already underway, but salad, we need tomatoes, lettuces, and olive oil. We need olives to make olive oil. Crisps, we need potato and sunflower oil. So it all sort of starts tying in with how we have to do it. So yeah, it's interesting. It's a bit of a different one, but should be a bit of fun. Hey Nismo, how you doing? It is hot today. Yeah, I was saying before, I'm sort of sitting here, feel like I'm going to start breaking out in a glowy, sweaty mess. I also, after having a rather liquid diet over the weekend while we were away for the Foo Fighters concert, made the decision that I'll take a couple of weeks off drinking beer. So I have whiskey. Whiskies on Wednesdays is still a thing. But, you get a hot day and you just think a cold beer would be really nice. Well, not even getting the chance to enjoy one of those. How are the kids? How good, mate? They're sound asleep. Well, they better be. Sound asleep and back to school tomorrow. Oldest is off to first day at high school tomorrow. It's just... Try working a big tin shed in the seat. No, you're right, Bo. You can do that. It's all you, mate. It's all you. Um, 38 degrees for you. That's Fahrenheit. That's you can have that. You can keep that up. I'm quite happy with my temperature. Right, I'm just in the background sorting out a few pieces so that we can get back into some building, and I'll have everything ready to go, I hope. Keep finding reasons to go back to your desk and aircon. How about just the fact you're the boss and you're allowed to? Understandable too, though. Bo, I would do the same. I know, and give me 3 months time, James, and I'll be sitting here going, gosh, it's cold, I wish it was summer again. And then you'll remind me about that time that I was sitting there going, gosh, I wish it was cooler, it was too hot. No, not at all. I want the best of both worlds. I just need to Google this valve. I'd say there's a good chance, Heath, that everyone who's here is already subscribed. You're not, Yoss. I know you're not. It's mutual, though. Alright, we've got another good head start at least this time. I don't think the pallet guys are going to catch up this time. Mutual is good, absolutely. This is the best way to be. Everyone's on the same page, it's fine. Alright, let's go back here now, and I'll get back to where I'm meant to be. Here we go, happy days. So, like I said, I cheated, got everything ready to go. Let's do that first. This one's much easier to see where everything's meant to be because it's all around the right way. I couldn't see it before. Off to bed, nearly fall asleep in your chair. Catch you later. Cheers, Bo. See you, buddy. Have a good one. So ever since I got a desktop at the office again, my laptop is refusing to function. What? Your laptop's jealous? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you leaving me, Yoss? That's what your laptop's like. So you programming is stuck loading a 1 megabyte text file. Our milking cows in the seat was 27 a day, but close to 40 this shit. I can imagine. And Sindri, I'll leave that to you, mate. That's more than I need to do. Going over to so I'm away again this weekend. So unfortunately, no live stream again on the weekend. We're heading over. So I think I've told you all before. My wife's family have a farm over in the Wairarapa, which is over the hill from us. And it's a dairy farm, so we're heading over there. They have had a animal butchered, and we get to go over and pick up the meat and put it in bring it home, or bring some of it home, but only a little bit of it. And then put it in our freezer, so we get some free meat, which will be good. But it does mean I won't be around on Saturday, Sunday even. Saturday for you lot. Alright, let's have a look. That should... Ooh. Just stop there. It's a good space heater. PCs, it's amazing how much heat PCs put out, isn't it? Goodness, it makes it hot in here. Right, let's just connect that. Goes on like so. Same as the other side. Hey Olaf, good morning to you, my friend. Welcome along. Time for you to get to bed for school. Oh, catch you later, Heath. Hope your school day tomorrow goes well. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Alright. And that is all the same level, isn't it? It doesn't look the same level, but it is. Does Daggerwin go to those events like I see DJ and others go to? So Daggerwin was at Llama. Daggerwin's an enigma, shall we say, James? A vlog over at Zero Farm? Maybe we could go check out the cows getting milked. How big's the farm? Oh, pass. I want to say 640 cows. I can't remember whether it's a 30 or 40 bale rotary shed that they've got now. So two parts of the family merged two smaller dairy farms, and they basically built a new shed and set it all up. So I don't know, can't remember off the top of my head, but we could go. We'll see what happens. Small then. Compared to some, yes. Compared to others, no. But yeah, James, Daggerwin was at Llama. But he keeps to himself. Which is fair enough. But yeah, he's a seems to be a very private person, so doesn't get out, doesn't get involved in those kind of things at all, which is a bit of a shame. Would have been cool. Doesn't like the limelight. Yeah, I just think he's a private. It's funny. I just think he's a private person, but I guess the end of the day, he's you know, doesn't need the limelight, does he? But yeah, that's an interesting thing. Posted a selfie on. Yeah, I saw him. I saw a selfie. He did a post, and it was quite obvious what he looked like. It's quite funny. Right, I'm trying to figure out what pieces I need, and I can't. I lie. This is the red one. Black one. Two black ones. Interesting. Maybe we've just found our first missing piece. I'm looking for too many reds and not enough blacks. My problem. I'm looking the wrong way around, Argsy. You're doing it backwards. It's lots of reds and not many blacks. That's why. That makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Catch you later, Heath. See you, mate. Just lurking while having breakfast. That's the best way to lurk. With food in your mouth. If you want to, if anyone wants some suggestions on how to put comments on videos, you go read Olaf's. Olaf guaranteed every single video. Always sort of something witty to put on. Best comments. Love reading them. Every time. Always look forward to what he's got to say. And then I've got to try and be witty in a response, and I struggle half the times. How you doing, Holden? Good to see you. Finished Farmer, good morning to you, mate. Alright, I'm going to very quickly run out of time to finish this. Come on, quickly, I need that piece. you hadn't watched him play on No Man's Land, I would never have played the game. I thought it was cool compared to the regular maps. That's pretty cool. It's cool, like, so many people say that, or they'll be, have a reason for why they played the game, and it'll be because someone or something they watched and saw, and that's always a highlight for me. Always a highlight when someone will say, oh, you know, I love the way you do that, or how do you do that? Can you help me with that? It's cool. Alright, I think we're getting close to planting some sugarcane. God help us. 1, 2, 3 of those. Black piece there. Right, we've finished the contract, but this is all this croc's going in the bin. This is for us now, so we'll just make sure we get it complete, get all the straw picked up before we complete it. All those pallets made. Done this in the wrong order, but that's fine. Half the fun. Half the fun trying to second guess what needs to go where. How are you finding the controller after using it for a few months? I'm still really enjoying it, Holden. Haven't really found any big roadblocks to it. The main one was probably last week on the stream when I was using the Straw Harvest DLC and realised that the crane controls weren't that weren't mapped because I only have the single stick on the right hand side. So I did have to go through and make some adjustments for that, but otherwise it was all good. Right, let's hook up onto this. Then we'll go and empty into the truck on the way rather than coming back and getting that. We need to fold that up. But yeah, no, I'm still enjoying it. Must admit, actually Mrs. Argsy enjoyed it the other day, was using the Hori controller, so I'm working on finding a like a steering wheel mount or stand that I can have it set up on and just slide it out of the way. That'd be a good solution, I think. I haven't even looked at how funny a combine looks when it's got its auger out and it's no header on the front. Quite strange. Right, done. Let's get that back. It's in, we'll fold that up. Let's back down to the farm. And then I'll need to figure out what I'm doing next. I'm sure someone will tell me. Oh, planter on the way apparently. The guy at GameStop gave me a copy of FS13 to try it, but I hated it and didn't start until 19. I didn't start till 19. See, not a line. Not a line. Farming 13 was the first one you played. Love it. Got hooked. Nice. How you been anyhow, farming? I did see you popping before. I don't know if I acknowledged you then. Apologies if I didn't. Hope you are well. Welcome along. Right, let's see if I can build. Build and drive. Build and drive. Here we go. Alright, that's... Yikes. At least I didn't go in any fields and damage any crops. That's the main thing. Couple of big life changes, shall we call them, hence your absence. No need to explain anything, mate. Nice to have you here. Right, let's go. We need to go and repair things. We've got a big new shed. It's pretty impressive. The size of this thing, massive. You can drive a, it's got the biggest door over on this end. You can drive a full combine with the header and everything on it through in here. You can drive, it's high, so you can drive folded up plows and everything in. Fantastic. And got a workshop trigger here. Look at that. Do our repairs on it. I'll get told off I haven't washed things. Priorities, right? Okay. Done. Have I played Power World yet? I have not, James. No. No, it doesn't appeal to me from what I've seen to it. Seems pretty popular though. Good to see some things don't change, apart from you don't unload into a crop now. I try not to. I try not to. Right, let's go have a look. What's happening where? That's there, that's there, that's there. Hey Shane, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Right. That's our sorting shed. Oh. Let's go up here and have a look. Right, so everything's looking pretty good there. Alright. Apparently I get the pleasure of doing the planting. It's on its way, I can see it coming. It's getting here. Right. What's this? We'll go to Big Lego. Seeing we're waiting. While we're waiting for this. Let's have a look. Put that up underneath there. And that's it's starting to look like a tractor now. Those guards done. Look at the back. Hard to show you. The guards with the brake lights on it. We've got our 3-point hitch, trailer hitch, everything's there. Starting to look good. It's pretty cool. Oops, I need to be careful of that. I think I've finally got that piece there. I can't show you. That piece there connected quite well. It was pretty wobbly and wibbly last time, but I think now we've got it pretty sorted. Right. That makes sense why we've got those some pieces to do. Oops. So apparently I'm going to get to plant while they go off and do the fun harvesting. Right. Oh goodness, lots of pieces now. 2 of those. There's 2 of those. 2 of the other ones. Any other pieces that are in there? We've got 2 of those. 1, 2 of those. 2. Of that. And 2 of that. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. So that bit goes there. That's our 4. Goes on top. 4 goes on top. 3. Ah, there we go. 3 goes in there. Okay, so that goes on the opposite side on the back, and then this bit flips up there. Goes on the bottom. And then they clip on there on the front. So that's the front of the cab. Yeah, I hope you can see that. What do do do? Oh. Right. Right, let's have a look. So that's those 2 bits there done. I need to work on getting the camera shot, but just start to see that's the top of the cab. So we're getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Right. Oh, right. So somewhere. There we go. Staggering how far the mods have advanced since 13, particularly Courseplay. I remember first discovering it completely changed how you played. I can imagine. Alright, look at this. We're fertilized. We're seeded. We're going to go seeding. Let's see how this all goes. We're going to do a Courseplay. I am going to seed. I'm going to ignore the line on this edge of this field. I'm going to do it at true 90s. It's because I think it will look better if we do that. So let's do this. I'm going to put snap terrain angle on this. Width is 10 foot. On an offset. Right, let's just do an Alt Enter, Alt E for that. There we go, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? So that's 180, that's bang on 180, so it's going to be perfect. Right. Alright, wish me luck. Oh, I need to unfold it. Done. What seed are we going to use? 9. Oh, so it doesn't actually grow. I still haven't done sugarcane enough. Not growing a line. There we go. We're up and underway. Sugarcane planting. Goodness gracious. Didn't know I was doing the Legos tonight, Corp. I don't know. I'm going to try and do it every Wednesday night, but we'll wait and see. I've also got that one there to do next. We're going to have to sort that out. Get that done at some stage. Hey Levi, how you doing? Nice to see you. Just started the feed. Eric, good evening. Well, welcome along, mate. You forgot about sugarcane. We're probably going to have wished we'd forgotten about it by the time we finish this too. Look at how quickly we're using up the seed. 87. We've only used 20% before we get to the end. It's going to be nuts. Alright, I need to find what I was up to on that side. Alright. Need something. Alright. 80%. We use 20% of the seed doing that. Oh my goodness. Done. Right. Just finished the John Doe Lego Forage Harvester build. Really fun build. Something to look forward to. Nicely, Eric. That's good to know. I am looking forward to it. Alright, what are we up to here? 8 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Two. I was going to say, just leave the seed on the end, and I'll fill up once I've done 4 passes. That'll be 60%. That'll be the best time to do it. Got to do some work. Have a great one. Cheers, mate. Bye. Or cheers, James. Pleasure having you here, mate. Nice to catch up. Say hi to Plumbob for me. Hope he enjoys his time on Hinterland. Living in his greenhouses. I'm sure he's living the dream. Planting spuds or sugarcane is the right pain. The seeds run like water. Yep. So we've already got potatoes. We've already had potatoes on the server. And if I show you this, where is it? Let's have a look. We've got quite a bit of seed potato already. Bagged seed potatoes. We've got 110,000 litres of bagged seed potatoes. So we're not going to be short on seed for that. Right. This is a job, 2 planters. It'd be fun actually doing 2 planters, wouldn't it? Okay. So telling me when I get tired of doing this, I can join the sunflower harvest. I might not get tired of this. I might be enjoying it too much with the being able to build some Lego while we're doing it. Right, so that's that, and that, and they go on top of there. Nice, nice, nice. %. So that first cup, oh no, 40%. We were literally, yeah, we are 20% each pass. Let's do that. All right. Yep. Do this. Sugar cane planting. Right, there we go. That's safe. So if we don't get finished and someone else jumps in, I'll be able to carry on. A shame there isn't a wide sugar planter like the custom modding Lockwood potato planter. Yeah, so there's that new Kinsey one that got released on Mod Hub this week. You can actually use that to plant sugarcane if you want to. But yeah, my realism radar goes off with that. It's a funny story. I can't actually fill on the go because my my refill button doesn't work without hopping out. So I need to hop out and do it that way. Now, I haven't for the life of me figured out why not. Do you know what the set number is for that Lego? Which Lego are you talking about, Holden? Is the one I'm building? Because that's not actually proper Lego. It's by Decada. It's but if you're talking about the Forage Harvest, so that set number is 42168. Yeah. I think it's not a Keybind Clash. Not a Keybind Clash farming. I know when I was playing around with setting this controller up, I was trying to get something to work, and I think I've unbound something, and I can't figure out what it is. So I've been trying to figure out if I could redo it somehow, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Still can't figure it out. But if you wanted to know more about the tractor set, Holden, let me just check something. Where am I looking? Yeah, let's go. Let's have a look at this. So, exclamation mark build. Try that in chat. BYILD build. Throw that in chat and see. That should bring up some detail about the current set. There you go, Eric got ya. Hey Scott, how you done, mate? Good to see you. There you go. So there's the details on what I'm building at the moment. Yeah, have a look at it. It's I've got to admit, I'm not a fan of the whole copyright Lego stuff and how people are making money off it, but I'm pretty impressed with the build quality of it. It's all clips together and stays clipped together really, really well. So but what I'm loving is the fact it's actually looking like a tractor just about now. It's quite exciting. It's taken a while, but Actually be keen to have a look and see how many pieces there are in the set, because it's a pretty big set. So the other thing, have a look, if you were looking at it, they have they do some other stuff, so they're going to have there's already a class Scorpion, there's a class Scorpion telehandler, and there's also a there's going to be a class Lexian Combine, or I can't remember if it's actually a Lexian or not, but there's going to be a class Combine soon too, which is going to be pretty cool. And now that I've built this, or built some of this, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of it, so quite keen to try those out. What have I not got in the right spot here? Because somehow goes one back. Oh yeah, there we go. 1675 or 1469. One or the other. Those. These. Right, line that up that way. Last thing you built from Lego was the castle from Frozen. Nice. Oh. Hey, it's the Farmer Sim. G'day, mate. How you been? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're actually in, do you know where, this is the scariest part. We're down here. This is one of the smaller fields on the map. Could you imagine doing this in some of the others? Oh, this is sugarcane. We're doing sugarcane. Am I building Lego? Yeah, I'm double dutying. Building Lego and farm simming at the same time. It's one of my, it's my Wednesday night thing. It works most of the time. Occasionally, I'll get a little bit confused and end up doing something I wasn't meant to do. But I'm pretty sure that I get most of it right. And so far, so good. So we've been building, so I'll show you what we're building. For those of you who are just joining, this is what we're building. So exclamation mark build will get you the set information, but we're building a little case 1455 tractor. So you can see we haven't done the hood yet, but we've got all the chassis and we're working on the cab at the moment. So that's pretty cool. A cool little set. How you doing, Chinook? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're not working too hard. Working hard or hardly working? And then you get hand model Argsy going on as well. Farmer Sim. So you don't just get my face, you get my hand. Swap over. I'm actually quite excited because I treated myself to a new keyboard today. I got a wireless one, so I'm hoping I won't have to I'll be able to put the keyboard anywhere on my desk. So when I'm doing this, I can get it right out of the way if I really want to. Right. Oh wait, I do have access to the land. What keyboard did I get? I have got the G915 Lightspeed wireless keyboard. So not the cheapest keyboard out there, but hopefully I'm hoping it's going to be good. I've never had a wireless keyboard before, but I've been using a G412, Logitech G412. So I decided I'd treat myself to that. But haven't had a chance to set it up yet, which is a tad frustrating. A decent sized model. Yeah, it is going to be a good sized model once we're all finished. Yeah, when you compare it to my hand size, it's takes up a decent amount of space, which is going to be good. And it's remote controlled, so comes with a little infrared remote control. There's 4 motors in it, so you can drive it forwards, backwards, you can steer it left or right. It has a liftable, reversible 4-furrow plough that goes on the back of it as well. It's pretty well priced bang for your buck. The only thing is, it's not actually Lego. Please don't hate me for it. It's goes against every bone in my body to not have Lego, but anyhow, it's the world we live in. Liftable is good, indeed. Ticks Yoss's boxes. Oh, look at that, we got some seating companion. The level of want is getting bigger by the second. Am I giving the completed model to your kids to play with? Not at all. Farming, it's mine. It's mine. Thank you very much for that £4.99 super sticker as well, Farming. Very much appreciate you and your support for the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That makes it attractive, so it's fine. I know. So here you go, Farmer Sim. There's a, I don't know if you heard me say before, there's a class Scorpion telehandler and there's a class Combine coming too. So unfortunately, they are going to be making a hole in my bank balance too once they are available. This was the cheaper of the sets to buy, so I thought I'll give it a go, and if it works, I'll be happy. If it didn't work, then I didn't lose as much money as I could have with the other ones. But the packaging, like actually the packaging and everything, the whole package is really well put together. I'm a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit OCD when I come to my Lego. I build a lot of my Lego sets from PDF instructions just so I don't bend the instruction books. I don't know if that makes me a weirdo or not, but that's what I do. Everyone's obviously busy concentrating because the chatter in my ear's gone quiet. Hopefully someone's bringing some more seed down too. Right, I think... Oh goodness, that's very hard to see what goes where. Build this backwards. So the 4-1 goes in there. 3-1 goes there. Oh, I need 2 3s and a 1. Okay. My bad. Lego's such an expensive hobby. You're not wrong at all, Eric. Not wrong at all. It's cheaper than computer games, though. Computer games can get pretty pricey pretty quick. Playing Lego and yeah, okay, nice. Very cool, very fair, very fair. I'm just excited that we're going to get to building the cab on this and getting that all formed up. That looks pretty cool. I reckon they appreciate the resale value of Lego. Not you'd sell them though, of course. No, but it actually started off when I built the Millennium Falcon, and the book for that's like a big thick. It's literally about that thick, and it's ring bound. And I was like, I really don't want to wreck that. So it was how do I keep that looked after, and found out it was on PDF. I was like, oh, nice. So we've already built the John Deere skidder. We've built that on stream. That was last year. The next one we're going to be doing is this, the John Deere forage harvester. One is a bit wobbly. I'm not happy with that, but looks like it needs a bit more reinforcing in it. Maybe you get some more red on top. It's quite a bit to go by the looks of things. Threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of that. How are we doing with seed? 32%. We're getting there. So yeah, the Falcon was a the Falcon was a 40th birthday present from Mrs. Argsy and a group of my friends. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, my Lego collection is pretty sizable for some. Got a lot of the Speed Champion cars. I've got, what's have I got? The Porsche. I've got a lot of the space stuff as well. Like the space shuttle, the Apollo rocket, or the Saturn rocket, the lunar lander, the International Space Station. Where is the Falcon now? It's on the coffee table in the living room. Completely unprotected, and I run the gauntlet of it being hit and kicked in that every single day. Alright. 1, 2, 3. So this does all stiffen this up. This is fantastic. The feeling's so much more solid. Good. Yes. Expensive hobby. The Falcon took me about 10 or 12 hours, I reckon. I built it over a number of I built that over a number of Sundays. I'd basically sit down on a Sunday afternoon and spend a couple of hours doing it. Alright, that's good. That's all going to stiffen that up really well. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can remember where the camera is and put my hands in the right spot. You're surrounded by Speed Champion cars. What are Speed Champion cars? They're little Lego sets that are, well, they're now 8 studs wide. They used to be only 6 studs wide, but they're just little versions of different cars like Ferraris, McLarens, Ford. What else is there? Mercedes. There's a Nissan GTR now. There's the James Bond car. There's just a whole lot of different cars made out of Lego sets. Aston Martins. So they sort of do half a dozen a year. Yeah, Audis. Yep, it's true. Right, it's at the roof. Oh, it's getting so close. I'm going to run out 3, and we're going to get to the end before we run out. 2. Oh, we are. Are we going to make it? 140, 130, 100. I reckon we'd... No, it's going to be 30, 20, How close is that? How close is that? Pretty close. Alright, we're going to have to sit there and wait for someone else. Right. That's all done. We've got some to put around the back. 4 of those. Been listening while driving to work, Mark. It is going to, yeah, we're going to get a metric crap ton of sugarcane off this. But yeah, we won't have to do it again. That's right. 3 years, is it? Three growth cycles? It'll actually be fun if we can get, you know, we've got 6 people on the server tonight. If we can get 6 people on here harvesting sugarcane, we could have 3 harvesters, 3 people running different cards or something. I don't know. 2, maybe 2 and 4. Don't know, we'll figure it out. Gives every year, never needs replanting. Ah. Even better. Really is the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Look. Right. We're going to put the cap on. Right. It's a good thing we're not driving because then I can concentrate. Ooh. Right, so where does... Oh, I need to put those on. Where do they... When was I meant to put those on? I missed those there. Whoops. Alright. Lime, fir and weed. That's it. So I think so that clips on the back. But it actually shows it, but does it? Doesn't show going down on there, but definitely clips on the back. Ooh, don't push too hard, Argsy. Ooh, what's going on here? Yeah. Alright, so concentrate to figure out how to click that in. And that goes right in. Does it show me after that clicked in? That is out there. There. That goes up under there. Oh, look. Hang on, we're going to have to do this way. Look, it's starting to look like a proper tractor. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. Pretty happy with how that's looking now. Pretty happy with how that's looking. Right. I am going to, because I think we're going to be sitting here waiting for some time to get our seed. I'm just going to figure out where these guys are harvesting. They're right up here. Have a look and see what's happening. So we've got Scorp, who's up here? Scott's driving the grain cart there. We've got Corknut driving New Holland, and Tate is in the Lexion. Nice. What's the best rotation then? Jay, are you asking about the best way to do crops? So, what do we normally do on this? We'd mulch, lime, cultivate, plant, and fertilizer. Roughly in that order. I think that's about it. Shane, 40 years ago I had the Lego Space Base and Cargo Freighter. Nice. Time to reclaim it from your nephew. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've got all my Lego from when I was a kid here too. I need to go through it. I've been meaning to go through it. I've tried to wash it and everything. Meaning to go through it for a while. Motor powered as well, so you can remote control it. That's it, Eric. That is it. So it's got this little remote control IR controller that comes with it. Apparently, so I haven't figured it out yet, but there's holes in there, so you put sticks in and everything. And yeah, we'll figure out what everything does. Dog to walk shops to go to. Pharmasim, thanks mate, nice to see you. Have a good one. Catch you again soon, man. Ronnie Pat, no idea Legos were that detailed. Yeah, they can be. The big ones. Crops like for environmental score and yield bonus. Yeah, so there's a real good resource called the Farmer's Handbook, which I did a video on a couple of years ago. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It gives you a lot of advice on those kind of things. It's changed a little bit with precision farming, but not hugely. I'm just sitting in the truck, so if the alright. Go back to doing some planting. And then he crashed. Right. Ah, goodness gracious. I want it so bad. I'm sorry. My stream should come with addiction warnings, shouldn't it, Eric? When we're doing the Lego. How does that one go? Oh, so this is the mirrors. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think. Just keep refilling. Cruel to watch. Cruel to watch. I know, I'm sorry. Right. We can start again. Alright, there you go, TJ. Take the seed down to Hanson without crashing into him. There we go. That's our wing mirrors. See if I can turn it up a way you can see it. Hard to see. Hang on. Let's go big. Very cool. I'm pretty happy with that. pretty happy with that and the progress we've made. Bring everything back up there. That's cool. The only thing I'm worried about is these these couple of pieces I've got left over. But I think we're okay. I haven't seen anything missing anywhere that... In fact, one of the pieces that's extra was extra to start with, I think, and I then put it in anyhow, so I don't know whether I've overdone it or not, or what the story is, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is the lighting, Eric, so hang on, if I put it on, it's just the camera, because I think if I put it up on this camera, there you go, that's much better. So the camera I have down on the desk is a older, cheaper camera. It's my first one I got before I upgraded to the, what have I got now? The Logitech C920, I think it is. It's a beautiful read, actually. We're almost used all that seed up already. We're gonna need some more very quickly. Anyhow, I haven't really said thank you to everyone for being here tonight, so thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us and chatting away. It's always nice to have a good crowd here on a Wednesday night. I sort of highlight for the midweek after being at work for a few days. It's always a highlight and a good way to mark the middle of the week. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Much appreciated. And putting up with me talking about my hobbies and all those things like that. So, to you all, cheers everyone. Someone should tell FSG that there are other tractors than John Deere's. I know, right? Thank you, Scott. How's the weekend, Farms and Bob? The weekend was amazing. Dave Grohl, what a showman. Absolute blast. Can't believe, yeah, waited 21 years for. Can't believe I've waited that long to go to them live, considering I've been to New Zealand plenty of other times. And will certainly, when they come back, not if, when they come back, I'll, won't be missing it at all. Cheers, farming. Sorry you couldn't be there. Couldn't be where? On the stream tonight, Chinook, or at the Foo Fighters? All good, mate, all good. $10.50, gosh, that tonight's flown by. So I am just a little bit curious, because I noticed, in fact, let's just have a look at this. I noticed the Lego, so next up, I need to open up the next lot of bags, and it looks like we're building all of the hood. But yeah, there's we go, there's the plough. So I've got the hood on the front to do. There's the, on the instructions there, the C61051 is the class Scorpion. So yeah, we're just about into the next book. Both. Fair enough, Chinook. It was actually quite cool. I mean, finally had the chance to meet up with at Foo Fighters on Saturday night. Someone I've played games with online for Jeepers Creepers. Killzone 2 was the first game we played. It'd be 15 years maybe I've played games with him. Never met him in person. He was at the Foos, so and had a beer with him. That was pretty cool. But know each other, like feel like you know someone really well because you talk about kids and family and all that sort of stuff, but never met him in person. So got the chance to have a beer with him before the concert. It was cool. I got out of live farming, we'll put it that way. As normal as they come. That was the main thing. I survived. Actually, we're not. This field gets smaller. We're not going to need too much seed, but never meet your heroes. Goodness. Although I'm just looking at how much this field we've done. Already only done half of it, and we've gone through almost 2 trailer loads of seed, so. Gonna need a very fast sugar production to deal with the crop. Not wrong, Mark. You are not wrong. So I was explaining, for those of you who've only just got here, I was explaining what our challenge is. So we've got a mod called the Packaging Facility by Cookie Cat from the Mod Hub, which is this mod here. And basically it takes some of the things you can produce. We've got cake, ketchup, salad, crisps, and cereal, and converts that into a food object, like a pallet of food basically. And then you got objects, what's that, furniture, pallets, and clothes, and converts it into a pallet of objects, and liquid, which is soy milk, canola oil, and syrups. That converts it into liquid. So you make those, and then once you've made those, you put them in, and it comes out as a reputation. So the end goal is to get this reputation. One thing I didn't look at, and I need to check I'm not driving through the back of the field. Don't think I am yet. But if you have a look down here, look at the price, reputation, $42,000. So that's the main goal at the end, is you actually get to sort of get this product that's worth a lot. Object, yeah, I know, right, Joss? So that's the challenge here. So sort of that's why we're doing things like sugarcane. I mean, we've got sugar beets, but we're going to have to do animals. We've already got chickens somewhere. So yeah, it's quite a cool concept. I'll leave Hanson a pallet so that he can go a little bit further too. So that is that's the challenge for this one. It will be, yeah, be fun doing some different things rather than just the same old grind of corn to dry and all of that carry on that we had been doing. Better make sure I plant that bit properly. So you can think, like some of these things that we have to produce. Where's one of them? Like the cake's a good example of what we need. Milk, eggs, butter, and sugar. Strawberries. We've already got the sugar and flour, but we need all those. You know, butter, then we've got to go back to butter. Or we need milk to make butter. Finish is not too bad. Soy milk's not too bad, but cereals, what do we need for cereal? So we need honey, we need raisins, so we need to get some grapes to make raisins. Oats and corn, that's not too bad. Salad needs olive oil, so we need the olives. Need some greenhouses. So it's going to be a pretty cool challenge, I think. Use the greenhouses that make olives and grapes. We could do that. I like the idea of doing it on having olives and grapes. We're going to put them in. Got the perfect field for it, Mark. That one there. Nice square little field. In fact, we could even, what we could do one on each side. We could do olives on one side and grapes on the other and take part of that field away. That'd work. Don't want to make it too easy. You could get the buy production inputs mod and then it'd make it really piece of cake. It could be worse. You could be doing much needed setup work on your 10 scale RC touring cars on camera, dodgy soldering skills. Oh, didn't it? So Mark Hansen's just saying that his cattle barns are full of slurry, is that right? Goodness. Catch you later, Scott. Nice to see you, mate. Take care. Catch you soon. Huzzah. Use that mod on Western Wilds. Quite enjoy planning everything out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Farms and Bob. So, like I said before, credit to Rusty Munning's community. I think it might have been Farmer Cowboy, who's been in stream quite a bit. Might have been his suggestion, actually, I think. So credit to him for suggesting that. Alright, we'll take that last bit. Everyone else's are empty. Why is everyone else's empty? Can it... Alright, I was just saying Henson said he's going to run out. How full is he? Not going down. Oh, he's stopped. I'm going to go down this one. Here we go. Aha, you can only process so much per day and there's more than you can deal with. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. You'll be in Beck for next week's stream, assuming Wi-Fi works. Well, I'm assuming you'll be there. It's just whether you can make the stream or not will be the question, farming. Yeah, Hanson is 5432 out. 102,000 litres per day. Pretty impressive. Good amount. Good luck harvesting all that sugarcane. It's going to be a challenge, but we'll get it done. I'm not going to allow any cheaty harvesters either. You got 27% fertilizer. What are you talking about? You're wearing a line in the roads collecting. Oh, you're working for your money, aren't you? I actually need to, I might try and log in very quickly after this, and I think my cattle probably need a feed. But I've been stuck between jobs trying to get on to actually do a video on the multiplayer for a while. Fortunate it's been winter. I do need fertilizer soon, 9%. Alright. We'll run down, get some fertilizer from the main yard. At least it's not too far. Your invoices need paying. I was going to call the bailiff to grab a tractor. What invoices have I got that I owe you for the truck? I thought you'd just take it out of my slurry payments. Oh, in the drawing. Ah, goodness, of course. Right, someone's not on the right side of the road. Yeah. It's the Australian. It's a bit scary having a truck coming straight at you. Oh, I had paid that one? Okay. I thought I had. I'll sort you out. I'm good for it, Mark. You can see that. Know where you know where I live. You can bail me up at FarmCon. Alright, let's have a look. Pretty sure this is our white point. Oh, okay, I'm buying seed. How do I get fertilizer rather than seed? Who's that? Open the fertilizer. Goodness. That lid there. Oh, the lid on the planter. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I've got it. Why is it not? There we go. There we go. I'll fill up with seed out of the seed that's down there rather than using that. What's expensive buying the seed from there? Yeah. Ah. We've got $900,000. I think we'll be fine on having double price buying seed rather than sugarcane. It'll be fine though. Hey Morris, how you doing? Looks pretty flat out there. Yeah, there's not too much to see. Not too much, there's a little bit of undulation, but it's not too bad. This is an old map actually. This map's been out for a very long time. Nice to get on. It's nice to actually get back and play on a different map. Hey Daniel, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Monster BGA in the future. Pumps and hoses slurry setup. Mark's making millions out of converting it to fertilizer. He's the poo and slurry baron of the Oaks. What time am I on till farming? I should probably actually be wrapping up things. I really need to get to bed before too much later. So now that we're back here with this all set up, I might just run this out of seed and then we'll make it do. I think we're not too far away from being finished. So yeah, it won't be too much longer. Win-win for everyone. Not if you keep on buying the fields around me. Yeah, I'm going to be landlocked soon. Except Hanson. Hanson with all his slurry. We got some pretty weird fields. Saying number 9's a weird one. Where's number 9? Oh, that one there. That's a special one. 34 is a bit of an interesting one. Keeps everyone on their toes. Alright, we're just about done. I'm sure someone will finish this off once I'm out of here. Always happens. I'm pretty happy with how my tractor's starting to look. Really taking shape, which is pretty cool. In fact, we'll have to buy 1455 on here. Did we keep it in the mods? We had one in the mods last time. Oh, no, it's not in here. Okay. I'll have to get it added back in. Stuck on Edgewater, can't give up over 900 hours so far. That's impressive. Nice work. Isn't it great when you can find a map that you just don't want to leave? Very cool. Yeah, it's actually probably one map I've heard a lot of people have spent time like that on. Hey, Todorico, how are you? Well, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. If you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, make sure you do before we finish up. Much appreciated. It was awesome to, as we said earlier, get past 17,000 subs this week. That was a cool little milestone to tick off. So just keep slowly ticking them off. 20,000 will come up soon enough. It'll be pretty cool. Hey Aussie Dan, how you doing? How's the foos? Foos were awesome. Absolutely amazing. Can't believe I've taken this long to go and see them live. In the whole gig, screaming my head off. Mato's Edit of Edgewater is nice, looks and feels a whole different map. I haven't seen that one. Finish fun. 35 farming. You might. Sometimes yours doesn't update and refresh. I don't know why that is. It's a bit of a strange one. It's on itch. Okay. Could actually, I'll tell you what. Here's a question. I know we're finishing up here. Who'd be interested? Because I'm going to go in and feed my cattle on the oaks. I need to do that. I need to probably jump on for 10 minutes and do that. Who'd be interested if I just did that on the end of the stream? Stayed live and went and had a look on the oaks for 10 minutes. Just give the cattle a bit of TMR. You want to be keen to doing that? Because I'm going to do it anyhow. I might as well stay on stream and chat and do it. How you doing, Strody? Good to see you. You'd watch farming. You haven't been on Alma much lately. I'm back at work. All good, mate. When you have time, doesn't matter. Can I check your cattle while you're there too, Strody? Which new field's this? Is this the one behind my yard, or have you bought another one that just, you know, completely gets rid of me? I'm becoming irrelevant. My little corner of the map. When we started, no one was up there, and then Days moved in, and then DK moved in. Now you've moved in. 27. That's the one right at the very top, isn't it? Yep. Right. I'll tell you what. We'll run out of seed on this. Leave these guys to finish things off, and we'll jump over onto the oaks for 10 minutes. Mark's probably brought my yard and not told me yet. Probably. Probably. Hopefully it's not snowing. I'm on Court Farms of the FSG's server at the moment, so you'll hang around. Cool. Alright, let's do that. I'm not going to get to the end, but it's alright. Be close. Time for better you'd watch. See you next week. Cheers, Mrs. Professor. Absolutely. Look forward to catching up with you next week. Thank you for always hanging around and staying up late for you. I know it's late. Right. Right, let's see that there. So I'm going to jump out. Let's just see. It's probably going to go, because I have to quit right out. So let's just go here while I sort this out, because I need to quit right out and change my days, set that active. Oh, it's not running. I should have got a screenshot actually. Nothing worse than snow. No, I know. Hopefully Dazed hasn't updated any mods. That'll be a real problem. Right, let's see. Right, let's have a look. Logging. Oh, it's straight in. Right, there we go. The loading screen. If you haven't been on the Oaks is beautiful. Honestly, for a first up map, Farms and Briscoe did such an amazing job. Well worth checking out. Does take a wee while to load into though. It's the only downside. Is he doing a revised version of the map? Yes, Farms and Bob. It's going to be a completely different map in some regards. Lots more fields, smaller fields, better optimized. Just generally going to be an amazing map. I mean, it's an amazing map already, but for a first time. But things he's learnt from when he did Zaxthorpe. I'm not sure what version we're on farming. If you haven't been on the Oaks Total Record, yeah, do check it out. It's a good looking map. It can get pretty clunky in some areas, Strata, you're not wrong. You like the bigger fields, most UK maps are smaller fields. Yeah, it's got a good variety. I think it could use a few more small ones. But it's not doing too bad. Right, where are we? No snow, which is a good start. So let's just have a very quick look here. Well, see, I'm down, so I'm pretty much out of food, which is good. Water's not too bad. So first things first, let's keep Mark happy. 1500. Selling dried wheat. Okay, we'll pay that. What was this? Leasing of animal transport. That was because you guys haven't seen yet, but we bought some new animals. So I've done quite a bit since my last video, but we did buy 30 new calves, Angus calves, in the middle of winter. So why not? It's time to do it. Yeah, I saw that out of straw. Oh, good. I've got a load ready. Tell you what, while I've got that hooked up, let's go get some water. We'll water them. Then I know that they're going to be good for another week or so. I've also obviously replaced this with this water bowser. This thing's amazing. So much better. Although I did just, when it was snowing the other day I was on here, I just about got stuck trying to back out of our water. I hope I'm not milking those. No milking going on with those ones. Straighty. Okay. Let's have a look. There we go. Mark's brought this field up the top here too. Brought all the land I was eyeing up. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we've bought field 31 though, which is exciting. I think. Don't want to give away all my ideas, but this might be our next one. 42. 42 or maybe 28. We'll see. 28 would be a good one because it's convenient, but 29's dazed. Yeah, it's dazed. You've got 27, 30 and 32 though. You might go 47. Where's 47? Oh yeah. That would make more sense for you, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get out of here. Look at this. Oh, it struggled to pull it out the other day on the snow. It was a bit of a mission, but we did get out. Hello, Brettzor. How are you? This doesn't struggle pulling this, and do you know why? This is one thing I don't like with manual attach. Is if when you log in, if you've had a trailer attached, it will disconnect all the hoses. It doesn't remember the state you left it in. Yeah, I should do something like that, shouldn't I? Trigger here. Ooh. I need to figure out what we're going to do, whether we can fit another, if I was to put another animal pen in as well at some stage, whether I can do that. Cattle pens for beef, that's what we've got. Problem is the fences, which aren't demolishable, but I might actually, I'm probably to get in for the animals. I'd almost be able to get it to fit in that way. Don't know, maybe not. Actually, that way it'd be better, and place it like that over top. Now I can get into the trigger, part of the field trigger down that side. That might be the way to do it. Back around and put that in there. Yeah, it'd be nice to get rid of those, Mark. But it does need to edit on the map, and it'd have to be re-uploaded. And everyone would have to download it, so I can live. Even better is when I log in and there's a mix already made. Good. I think it was probably the snow I can understand, because I'm pretty sure I had all the hoses connected for when I was in the snow, but that time trying to drive out from the pond was the was just the not having the hoses connected. Yeah, for the Slayer collection I did think that too. So what's left around you, Strady? So you've bought a lot though. Look at you. Yeah, you're getting onto the big fields now, aren't you? Who's that one dazed? Dazed by that for his potatoes, did he? This thing you don't know, eh, Mark, exactly. It'd actually be kind of cool to have a bit of a end of year, like everyone's accounts are sort of made public, where it's just, you know, how much debt you have. I don't think we need to know everything else about how much equipment you own, but it'd be interesting to know, because like I can look at what everyone else has done. I was like, oh goodness, I've all got that and that, and I don't know how that compares to what I've got. We'll just get 3 of those. Yeah, one of those, and grass silage, one of those. Just use what grass? Don't look at your farm. Yeah, conditioned grass. Does it fill up all the feed bars on the animal pens? Wow. Yeah, I might have to have a look. I need to get this down to, or just stop it just before 30%. Okay, that's near enough. It does. Also, Mark's saying the same thing. Conditioned grass will fill them all up. Oh, was he? And he's just written that in chat too, that he was the one that told you. Alright, we're gonna dump the rest of this straw. This can go in for bedding to make sure we make our manure so that Mark can pick that up and then give us money for it. They disappear and Storm Plane comes up. Oh, happy days. Got to save on oaks on your own without expensive use of course plane auto drive. Course from A. Oh, there. Yeah, without auto drive. I don't use auto drive. This is all, pretty much everything on this is manually done. I used auto drive a little bit early on when we were doing some contracting down for sheep on his farm, right down the bottom, just to get equipment down there, but it was expensive. I can't use Courseplay because there isn't any installed, so that's kind of why I'm limited with what I've got. That should, if I'm not mistaken, 2 loads normally. Oh, no, it's not quite going to fill us up. But 75 bucks per 1,000 litres of manure, so worth doing, eh? Sounds like they've just finished doing the sugarcane. It's good. Moo. You see you caught, mate. You'll start having slurry. I think you missed out before, Strody, that I think Mark's maxed out on slurry at the moment. Hey, no worries, buddy. Catch you later. Cool. Now you've got a proper shed. Makes all the difference, doesn't it? You can expand. Gosh, I might do the amount of money you're making off it, I might do it. You need some competition. Too much carry if you have too many slurries. That's better. Right, well, I can't quite. Sure I don't go over the 30%. Yeah, that'll do. I don't have the time. I know I don't have the time, Mark. I know. I've resigned myself to the fact. I'm not salty about it or anything, but I'm a small-time hobby farmer on this map. I don't think I can do too much more than what I've got. Without recruiting more help. Which is a possibility, of course. Right, is that 34? Right. This will just about fill us up, and that'll be enough to keep them happy for a few more weeks. A few more days at least. Contracts start next week, yeah. So, next week's. About Aussie farms, what do I have to talk to FSG about? But yeah, contracts next week. That'll be interesting. Oh, right. All right, done. Here we go. That was short and sweet, wasn't it? I said it'd only take about 10 minutes to get in and do what I needed to do. So, give you a little bit of an insight into our plan. If I remember correctly. We're going to put grass back in this field. Daisy and I are doing canola in that field. And then I'm going to do wheat in both of those. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do in 31 yet. Possibly wheat, because I now that the cattle producing using more straw and feed, I need to maybe have more straw. So we might do that. And then next year, I think Dazed is quite keen to get some potatoes put into 33. So at least in some of it. So that is the plan. What else is there to say? Here's my debt. You know, $417,000 worth of debt. So not too bad. You've upgraded your combine, Mark. Nice. Nice one. There must be, is it? Oh, where's the calendar? July, so winter wheat will be ready in July. That's the first harvest, but we'll be in March, so we'll start seeing some cultivating and planting contracts and things like that starting to come through, fertilizing, all of those bits and pieces there. So I have to think about whose field I want to buy and who I want to do the work for. If it's going to be that one, I need to focus on doing more work for Zoe. It's that one. We want Gianna. We will see. We'll figure it out. Anyhow, I think that's going to do it. We've done what we needed to do. We've got sounds like all the sugarcane got planted, which is good. Yeah, it was nice to be back on there. It was nice to get the Lego built. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked with how the tractor's starting to shape up now. So fingers crossed, next week we can finish maybe the hood and get started on the plough. Hey Mornay, sorry buddy, nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. We're just wrapping things up though. But no need to apologise at all. Just nice to see your face or your name. Anyhow, if you want to join us on Shellbrook, please do. It's going to be fun doing all these different productions. It's not just going to be more of the same. Obviously with sugarcane, we're going to need a heap of help for harvesting that. And yeah, just going through all the different bits and pieces. We're going to have to cut some trees down, get some logs so we can make some furniture. A whole lot of things we're going to have to do there. So if you're interested in joining, get on Discord, grab the mods, and come and give us a help. There's people on all the time, so you won't be on your own. But yeah, otherwise, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I won't see you on Sunday, unfortunately, because I'm going to be away. Unless something changes, Mrs. Argsy doesn't get better enough to travel or whatever. But at this stage, there won't be a stream this week, which is really annoying me because I want to get back and harvesting that row crop stuff on No Creek Farm. But anyhow, thank you for hanging out tonight. You guys all have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye.